So you ready?
Mm-mm.
Well, too late. All right, guys. Welcome to another episode of Legion Minds in Motion. Welcome to my podcast series where I talk to local entrepreneurs about the good, the bad, the ugly. In this series, I call Sunset Views and Interviews. Enjoy. All right, guys. Welcome to another episode of Legion Minds in Motion, and today we have.
Bianca.
All right, Bianca. So, what it is that you do? What is the business that you run?
So I own B Ultra Fit LLC, and
Mm.
within that I run Ultra Nutrition, which is a Herbalife Nutrition Club,
Ah,
and I have the Ultra Fit fitness line
wow.
and some other little stuff in between.
Why you been busy?
That I
A lot
can't
of
say. I'm just kidding.
no. Hey, don't think nothing. So tell me, are you from St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands?
I am born and raised.
Born and raised?
Mm-hmm.
What part of the island you from?
East. Dead east. I mean, I actually lived in West. Well, I mean,
See, no.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to consider it, live in West. I slept over in West Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday for my 4 years of high school. Because I went St. Joseph. Saint. Don't make me laugh, man.
Well, the population was like 6.
First of all, we had a graduating class of 16 students, okay? Rest of
16?
16. A whole 16.
Wow. I remember you. Show breed, we. Okay. Right, 16 away.
Mm-hmm.
So, what number you graduate? No, you don't have to answer that question. I'll just cancel that one out. That funny. It is a joke. It's a joke. Haha, JK, just kidding. God. All right, so tell me about. Let's start with give me a little more detail on the businesses that you run right now.
So, the nutrition club, the Herbalife Nutrition Club.
Okay.
That's located in Christiansted Town, across from the post office.
Yes, I've been there a few times.
Yeah, we know. And I've been there I've been open for 10 years. This year made 10 years.
For real? Mm-hmm. Wow, I didn't know it was that long. That's dope, man.
This year made 10 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's dope. I've been around for 8 years, so we going. I pray for 100 more years for the both of us, because running a business is not easy, especially in the Virgin Islands.
Yeah.
What setbacks have you encountered, and how did you deal with those setbacks? You can just pick 2. Oh no, pick one.
Well, luckily, in terms of like customers, I've been able to maintain a steady flow of customers throughout the years, despite things that have been going on, whether like within the community or like the street, because there's always some kind of street repair or street closure in Christiansted Town that affects a lot of businesses. But I've been lucky with that. My only issue is my products come from away.
Right.
So the post office has been like one of my biggest challenges, getting the products here. And like, when you order in thousands of dollars worth of products and there's a delay, you can't just go in and say, okay, well, you know what, let me add another set tomorrow and express mail it.
We don't have the luxury of those
like,
same day shipping or 2-3 day shipping. We have to wait a little while. So how do you maneuver around all of that?
In the past, I would still come in and either have like little workout classes or have like a sign up for like a fit camp, just to get people to still come in. I've had times where like I ordered a fruit platter and made it a fun day. Just crazy. Because like being closed for so long, like 2, 3, 4 days, it kind of impacts your business, especially if there's like competition out there.
Right.
People tend to like, okay, well, you know what. But for me, like over the years and understanding like how my business works and understanding my customers, I don't have to do as much. I communicate with them like what's going on, and they've been understanding. Being
very transparent has helped you out with your customers. Mm-hmm. No disgruntled customers, like
actually no.
No.
I mean, I have the ones that'll be upset that I'm closed, but not like. I mean, it's more of a humorous.
Okay,
like,
okay. Would you consider yourself like a people's person?
Now? Yeah. Before? Nah.
So what make you decide to get into this? We'll just pick on the ultra nutrition. That's what it's called. Yes. What made you get into that avenue?
So I was a consumer of the products before I
Mm.
became a distributor. I lost over 100 pounds
Rasta
using
man.
the product and was able to maintain it up. Had a child, a girl, Bella.
Aye, nice.
She is an Life baby,
Mhm.
but I was able to keep my weight off, and I was tired of working a full-time job and trying to parent and all of that in between. And the business opportunity was brought to me, and I decided I was gonna give it a try, and I did. Within like after the first 2-3 months of doing it part-time, I was able to supplement my income. And then I was like, yeah, I think this can work.
So wait, before I get to this next question, so what in other words, all I hear is that when you take Herbalife products before time.
So that's what it'll say.
Yeah.
So maybe we should take a little more.
No, I gotta stop coming by your shop, right?
That's what I mean. I've had customers that were trying, and but I wouldn't just say it's the product. It's healthy, active lifestyle.
It's your great customer service. You pass out it like, what the?
But
She like that, man.
when you treating your body good, your body does what it's supposed to do.
Right.
Yeah.
So now that it's able to supplement your income, that's when you made a decision like, okay, I'm going full
I'm gonna
force
quit
on
my
this.
job and I'm gonna open a nutrition club.
How was that? What was that experience?
Nerve-wracking. I mean, the first month I was like, what the?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I did that one time, and the worst thing I would give you guys, I would give everybody who watching, and you right now advice, well not you, but yeah, everybody watching the advice that when you make a decision, don't include too much people in it right away. Make the decision and then tell them after. I told my mother after I done quit the job, teaching job and whatnot, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. And growing up in the Virgin Islands, they have this, it's not her fault. I'm the first generation of entrepreneurs in the family, so she believed in that security, that job. It was always go to school. Well, not that's all like the family and a whole. Go to school, get a good job, get married, and then have children. Get a government job. That was just the thing. If you had a government job, you were the bee's knees. You know that kind of way. Like you were in the. So when I said I gotta quit my job, everybody watched me like a black sheep. So you have to know what you're doing. And do you regret that decision now?
I don't, and for me it was the opposite because I come from a family of entrepreneurs. So my great grandmother, the building I'm actually in, my great grandmother had the first air conditioned grocery store in Christiansted Town.
What?
Right in that building.
History.
Yes. So
What?
my great grandmother, she was my everything.
Nice.
Raised me.
Okay.
But my grandmother was also an entrepreneur. She had her business too. And I didn't have that feedback, that negative feedback when I decided I wanted to do it full time. I had the support of my family and friends.
So you feel like it was the other way around, that you had a 9 to 5 you were frowned upon?
No.
No? It was like whoever this.
Yeah, because my mother was like, go to school, get a good job, get married. And I wouldn't say that she was like have kids. She loves her grandkids. But it was more like, this is the line that they wanted you to walk. So because it was security.
Right. I mean, and I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's just as a parent, you just want the best for your child. You don't want your child to suffer and whatnot. So you thinking, okay, well, I want to make sure that my child good every month and whatnot. I don't want to worry. I mean, I'm a big man still, and sometimes my mom would check in on me. You are
big
right?
Man, he's a baby. We went through this already. Yeah, probably like 2. Oh God.
I would answer you, but it would not be the Christian or Catholic thing to do.
So yeah, Pollo. So you're a grown man. Go ahead.
I am.
Okay. Where were we?
I'm a grown man. Damn.
These bumpy flying up my nose.
But mine no prosper. There's no peace for the wicked. It's in the Bible. Thank you, Grandma, for making me read the Bible.
All right, Grandma TV.
For real. Okay, so what you say you've been out for 10 years, right? So how did you handle that COVID era?
Actually, COVID was my best time.
Wow, that's crazy. I'm jealous.
Yes, COVID was my best time. Actually, I launched another business during COVID, which is the B Ultra Fit line. See, COVID worked for me because everybody was home. And then they planned the COVID pounds and they wanted to get off. And that
COVID-19,
yeah,
literally.
so that was actually my busiest time in both of my businesses.
Okay. So how did that transpire? How did that another business start?
It was actually a thought for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I used to weight train a lot.
Okay.
And I used to purchase these waist trainers that were like crazy expensive. But the issue I had was that when you purchase like waist trainers or what we call intimate apparel, they consider that part of it. You can't return it. Therefore, like when you purchase a size, you have to like be sure that it's your size. So I had purchased like a waist trainer for like $70, and it wasn't my size. Then I purchased one for like 100 and change, which was my size, but I didn't really like the fit.
Okay.
So I said, you know what? I want to be able to bring something that people could actually like try on, or that I can, because when I ordered from these sites,
right,
their customer service was trash. So like they were taking long to get back to me, or they would tell me like send my memeasurements, and then the weight that they sent me is complete opposite to my measurement. So I was talking to my best friend about it, and she was like, you know what, I think that you should do this. And that's how B Ultra Fit, the fitness apparel line, came about.
Okay, so what are the other businesses you run right now?
So we have commercial rental, body armor, the Ultra Nutrition, the B Ultra Fit, and that's it for now.
That's it. The commercial rental. How's that working for you? Could you give me a little more information on that?
I have a tenant.
You have a tenant?
And I want to be a law-abiding citizen, so I have a business license to rent.
Oh, don't you know shit to other people? You have people here that just do things.
What you do?
Under the table.
I can't, unfortunately.
No, because you came from a long line of entrepreneurs.
Sure.
Great grandma. Abuelita, that's what you say this. What is it? Say, I tell you, I'm bilingual though. So with the businesses, so that means you have multiple highs and multiple lows. How do you deal with the depression? Everybody sees the high points and the smiling and the selfie and the hakiki moments. How do you deal with the depression of running these businesses?
I vent a lot to my close circle. I see a therapist too.
Okay.
Yeah. I won't tell her who it is, because then I'm gonna bombard her and be hard for me to get an appointment.
Right.
Yeah.
But you feel like having therapy, going to a therapist is like essential.
Yeah.
I thought about that, but I know with men they struggle with that a lot of the times, especially black men. It's really rough, and that's why I bring up that question with depression a lot, because a lot of the times growing up there were suicidal events for a lot of friends growing up, or people I don't know. I just see them around the community, and sometimes it hurts or it hits harder when it's closer to home. So explain why you do therapy and how has that been beneficial for you.
So of course, when you're married, your spouse should be your confidant and the person that helps you through uneasy situations. But at times we end up being at an impasse where I feel like I doubt myself a lot, and he's always encouraging. So he's like, babe, you're great, you're awesome, you this, you that. But sometimes I don't feel it. So I seek therapy to have that impartial person, bring that balance.
Okay.
And work me through the things that I'm feeling.
You feel because you feel your husband is biased. He said he married to you, so
I feel like he got say it. If not,
gosh,
and I expect him to say it. I'm hopeful that he said it, and I'm hopeful that he's truthful about it. But then it's if he tell me otherwise, I'm like, But yeah, but I mean, I do have lows. I do feel sometimes I'm stuck because I want to achieve so much more. I want to do so much more, and I want to get into I love what I do.
Okay.
I love meeting people. I love helping people. I love making people feel good about themselves. Becoming the best version of themselves. I live for that. But I feel like there's so much more that I can do. And sometimes I feel stuck, like, trying to achieve that.
Mm-hmm.
But thanks to my support system, my
Right.
husband, my best friend, and some close people, we just launched a nonprofit.
Nice.
So now we can do our
Congratulations.
heartfelt work, and
Okay.
that's really what I want to do. Like, I want to get into like more community initiatives, more charitable events, and
Right.
honestly, like the whole Herbalife, the Be Ultra Fit, that was just supposed to be the vessel to get me to a place where I could do that full time.
Ah.
You know?
So this the charity events and the charitable the organization and stuff like that, the nonprofit organizations. Did you feel like that was always like the main goal,
That
or?
was always the main goal. Probably not. I never thought of it as like a non-profit.
Mm-hmm.
More so is like I just wanted to do that work. Like I thought I would win like all this money and be super super rich and be able to like not ask nobody for nothing and just be like
Right.
like have my
Yeah.
Oprah moment,
Right.
But
Yeah, like that.
unfortunately, WAPA is high and everything in between. So I ain't reached to my Oprah moment yet, but I'm hopeful that with this team that we have, we'll be able to do a lot of good things.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah.
good. That's dope. What is the name of the nonprofit organization?
The Butterfly Effect.
The Butterfly Effect. Why that name?
So it's a funny story, right?
I want to hear it.
And
Let me sit back for
so we were working, and when I say we is
the
my
team,
team,
the team.
So we were working on this nonprofit for a while.
Okay.
And I did everything with my team, get everything together to get this nonprofit going.
Right.
And we forgot to look for a name.
That's
so when a lady was telling me like, hey, we need to get us in, you have all your paperwork, but
also you did all the paperwork.
I did everything, and they didn't think of a name. So I was like, okay, I submit this, I have this, but I didn't think of the name.
Okay.
And I was on this website where you watch movies for free.
Yeah, text me later.
Yeah. And the movie The Butterfly Effect came up. I was like, and it's a very old movie, and I remember watching it in psychology because it's really a mind.
Was it the one where they travel back in time?
It's where like butterflies cause a type.
No.
Yeah. So basically, it's that events in life, no matter how big or small, whether it's positive or negative, can have a major impact on the world.
Like the domino effect. Okay, right.
Basically. So that's
okay.
And the nonprofit is surrounding you.
Right.
So to show that what they do now, how small it is, will have an effect on them later on in life.
Definitely.
So we're trying to make sure that we pour into them positive guidance, love, nurturing, and help them with resources and the tools that they need to become, great members of this community.
Right, definitely. So do you have a quote that you live by? And what is that quote? Or like some words that you live by? Like, this is whenever you're going through a rough time, or this is how you live your life, this is how you set up your life based on these words or the quote. Okay, I'll give an example. For me, I live by Thomas Edison. He has a famous quote, I have not failed, I found 10,000 ways it won't work. So do you have a quote that you live by, or some words that you live by, and tell me what it means to you?
The only way to do great work is to love what you do. And that was by Steve Jobs.
Oh wow, I've never heard of that one. That's a dope one.
Steve Jobs, yeah, he's a man.
He's a man. A rich man too. They're a rich man too.
They're a rich man.
I want just like a quarter of his money.
I just needed him to fund this nonprofit before he died.
Yeah, the butterfly effect, man. Like, it'd have been lit.
Yeah, but it goes back to like what we were saying. You have to love what you do.
Right, because you have the good days, the bad days, the ugly days, the disgruntled customers, the short inventory, and for the days where you don't think you're gonna make it. Yeah, I had a lot of those days where you don't know if you'll make rent, or the light bill is so high that you want to light a candle, that kind of way. Yeah, so
praying what I don't cut. Wait 2-3 more days.
Man,
yeah, when you gotta
just hold on, let me get paid, let us cash in. But yeah, man, it's been dope. So I want to thank you for coming and joining Sunset Views and Interviews.
Of course, thank you for having me.
No problem. So real quick, I just want you to tell the people one thing
Alright, guys, so remember to subscribe to Legion Minds in Motion and look out for the next episode.
That's it. Turn off your mic, red woman. My knees ain't where
What's the
it used
weight
to be.
capacity on this?
Me, what did they container or the chair? Because right now I think I max it out. So no, never.
I didn't comb my hair. Welcome to another episode of Legion Minds Think Alike. So, hello, they interrupted my interview now.
I know. So disrespectful.
Where was I?
Intimate apparel.
So yeah, so when let me step back.
With her phone.
I took your thing off you. Okay.
Yana mash up. Don't worry, be ultra
Okay.
and fitness and everything will be sponsoring.
Okay.